2025 Mingus Varsity Baseball is on the air. Your 2025 Marauders are sponsored by Larry Green Chevrolet on Rodeo Drive next to Walmart in Cottonwood. Find out how easy it is to shop for your next car online at LarryGreenChevrolet.com. Taylor Waste, service tailored to your needs with eco-friendly trash and recycling service in the Verde Valley and Quad Cities areas. Gettles High Desert Mechanical. Don't settle. Get Gettles for all your HVAC needs. Jones Ford Verde Valley. Explore the road with a new or used vehicle from Jones Ford Verde Valley, Arizona's best. Arizona Smile Designers. High-quality dental care in the Verde Valley with a wide range of comprehensive treatments, including general, restorative, and cosmetic dentistry. D-Best Plumbing, specializing in serving your plumbing needs with over 80 years of combined experience, making it look easy. Red Rock Collision, getting your car back on the road quickly and safely. Lawler Construction, helping you realize your new home or business vision through well-designed and efficient construction. Susie Q's Marketplace, gas station and convenience store on Main Street in Cottonwood with a full line of liquor, tobacco, and more. Best by Far Heating and Cooling, serving the greater Verde Valley area's HVAC needs with precision and care since 1999. Salt River Materials Group, a premier employer and community supporter in the Verde Valley. And now to the diamond at Mingus Union High School, your host, Jackie Bessler.
Welcome, one and all, here to Mingus Union High School, home of the Marauders, the Mingus Marauder Baseball Squad, hosting the Moon Valley Rockets here today. Jackie Bessler along with you on KYBC AM 1600 and 96.3 FM. If you'd like to watch the game, you can watch our video production here at VerdeValleyTV.com. You can go to VerdeValleyTV.com. Look for the link, or you can always watch us on YouTube, Verde Valley TV. Today, the Moon Valley Baseball Squad comes to town. They are 3-9 overall, 0-4 in the region, and trying to buck an 0-8 streak right now. However, they just came off a pretty decent game against number 7 ranked Paradise Honors, where they lost 4-1. In fact, it was 2-1 for most of that game. It was 2-1 all the way through the 4th inning, and then 2 more tacked on in the bottom of the 6th for Paradise Honors. And unable to come back was the Moon Valley Rockets. They had 5 hits in that one, 1 run, 1 RBI, a double, and 2 hits from Trevor Michaels, a hit from James Lee. Those are 2 underclassmen who will be starting out here today. And Andrew Molave, a senior, went 2 for 3 with a run scored and a double in that one. Pretty decent pitching. However, they have a little trouble scoring runs. They've scored 45 runs so far this season, and they've given up 94. They have a victory so far this year against Tempe. That was the first game out of the gate, and then lost at Cactus 4-3. That was a close one. Beat Cortez 11-5. Beat Washington 4-1, and then went to an 0-8 streak where they've lost to Deer Valley, Cactus. Bradshaw Mountain took care of them 11-1. Forge Christian out of Colorado, Thunderbird twice, and then Paradise Honors twice. They are 0-4 in their region. Coming into today, we are looking at clear skies. How about that? Sunshine and mid-50s degree, maybe even upper 50s degree. Little bit of wind coming in from the left field corner out here today at Mingus Union High School. We'll take a break and come back and talk about Mingus here in just a moment.
When you're looking for a plumber, no matter the job, call D-Best Plumbing. From energy-saving tankless water systems to whatever remodel project you have in mind, from the simple to the exotic, D-Best Plumbing prides themselves on quality workmanship and efficiency. For honest and fair prices and plumbing problems done right the first time, call D-Best Plumbing at 928-567-8755 or find them online at d-bestplumbing.com.
For 4 generations, the Gettles name has been synonymous with heating and cooling ingenuity. Since 1987, Gettles High Desert Mechanical has established itself as the premier HVAC company in northern and central Arizona, having not only survived recent economic setbacks, but thrived and grown during those times. From sheet metal fabrication to equipment installation, and now comprehensive plumbing and drain services. From clogs to comfort, Gettles has you covered. Don't settle, get Gettles, and go Marauders.
For over 6 decades, Salt River Materials Group Phoenix Cement has proudly supported youth sports here in the Verde Valley. From baseball and softball to football and basketball, they empower young athletes to reach their full potential. Salt River Materials Group employees are actively involved, giving back to the community through coaching, mentoring, and volunteer efforts. With a strong commitment to environmental stewardship, they're helping to build a brighter Verde Valley. Visit srmaterials.com. Salt River Materials Group Phoenix Cement, building a stronger Verde Valley today and tomorrow.
Larry Green Chevrolet has been an important partner to this community for over 30 years. Whether it be offering outstanding service and deals to the Verde Valley or providing support to schools, charities, and community events, we have made it a part of our business. We love and support the growth and future of Cottonwood and our surrounding areas. That's why we refer to our dealership as the People Place. Larry Green Chevrolet is a proud sponsor of Yavapai County, and we are proud to support our Mingus High School football. Go Marauders!
Their own, where they have lost 5 in a row, 2 to Lee Williams, 1 to Bradshaw, and 2 to Flagstaff. Lee Williams lost the first one, I think, 7-1. Second one, a comeback victory by Lee Williams in the bottom of the 7th. It was a doubleheader here at Mingus Union High School. Lee Williams beat the Mingus Marauders 11-10. Bradshaw took care of business at Bradshaw 13-3. And then Flagstaff took 2 from the Mingus Marauders, 5-1 and 10-1. So one of these teams have got to break a negative streak out here. Mingus comes in 4-13-1, 0-6 in the region. They've scored 120 runs and given up 142 wins this season. 22-0 over Agua Fria. Goldwater, a victory of 13-1, a 9-8 win over the Greenway Demons, 17-1 over Pomona, Colorado. Mingus Marauders will have Moon Valley here today. Then they are on the road at Mojave. The 10th will have that game on the air, and that will be at Mojave or versus Mojave here at Mingus Union High School. Then we'll have the game versus Micah Mountain at Mingus, and a radio-only game versus Prescott here at Mingus. And then the Coconino game on the 25th, and then the 28th of this month, the final game of the season versus Mesquite. So we got a lot of Mingus baseball coming up for you as we move along and move forward. Taking a look at these two squads, Mingus outscores the Moon Valley Rockets 120-45, and Mingus, however, has given up more runs, 142-94 for Moon Valley. Moon Valley has played a few less games as well, as they've played 12 games. The Mingus Marauders have played 18, including a tie. Comparing these two squads, Mingus a slight advantage on batting average, 288 to 259. On base percentage goes Mingus's way, 396 versus 353. Slugging percentage as well, 373 to 312. However, fielding percentage sways to Moon Valley's way ever so slightly, 890 to 881. Moon Valley's 0-3 versus common opponents. The Mingus Marauders are 3-4 versus common opponents. However, both squads have lost to Bradshaw, and both squads have lost to Thunderbird. So we'll see how that one goes out here today. We're going to take another quick break. We will return for the rest of our pregame report here at Mingus Union High School coming up after this.
For over 25 years, Best by Far has been your trusted name in heating and cooling across the Verde Valley. Whether your heat pump's acting up or your mini split's making you miserable, we've got the fix. We service all makes and models, air conditioners, furnaces, heat pumps, and more. Need a replacement? We offer a variety of solutions, from efficient upgrades to simple fixes. Now offering plumbing services too. Call Best by Far at 928-282-2250 or visit besthvacbyfar.com. That's far with 2 R's.
Trips to the lake, Marauder away games, family adventures, weekend getaways, all the best trips start with a stop at the Suzy Q Market in Cottonwood. Fill up with Marathon fuels and drive clean and save green. A quick dash inside finds all the trip essentials, snacks, fresh coffee, goodies, and over 6,000 of the best beverage choices ever created. Ask about the new mobile pay app and rack up gas and in-store savings with Marathon Rewards. The Suzy Q Market drive-thru window is super swift, next to KFC on Main Street in Cottonwood. Go Mingus!
At Jones Ford Verde Valley, we know how much you value your time. Let us help you make the most of your time with Ford Mobile Service. Because when you own a Ford vehicle, you get the support of a certified tech coming to you for routine services, like oil changes, tire rotations, and more. We've got you with Ford Mobile Service. Use the Ford Pass app or call Jones Ford Verde Valley today to schedule your revolutionary Ford Mobile Service experience. Put some time back in your life.
Accidents happen. Red Rock Collision knows that your car is the second largest investment you're likely to make. For over 15 years, Red Rock Collision has been there to negotiate for you, the customer, not the insurance company. John and his staff promise quality repair with honesty and integrity. You can rest easy now. They'll return your car as safe as the day it was built.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, get ready here. National anthem is done, and we are ready for some baseball here at Mingus Union High School. Let's take a look at the Mingus Marauders here defensively. The outfield is going to be Mason Davis. Here in left field, Juan Munoz will be in center. Over in right, Manuel Munez. Around the diamond from right to left, it's going to be Logan Newell. At first, Eric Alvarez will patrol the second base area. Xavier Buckner will be playing shortstop here today. Caden Pussel will be at third, and the battery here today, Carter Wacker behind the plate, and Zayden Ballesteros will be on the mound out here for the Mingus Marauders. Let's take a look at Zayden Ballesteros and see what his stats are here for the 2025 season. Pitching out here today, Ballesteros, a sophomore, has an ERA of 3.26, and he is 1-1 on the season in 6 appearances. He has pitched 19.1 innings and given up 14 hits, 23 runs, only 9 of them earned runs, 9 walks to go along with an impressive 21 strikeouts. Teams are batting .179 against him with an on-base percentage of .319. Taking a look at the squad here from Moon Valley. It's going to be Edwin Terras Beltran, the center fielder, will lead off. Sam Peters, the shortstop, wearing number 5. He will bat second. James Lee, the left fielder, a freshman, will be batting third. Christian Nordstrom will be pitching here today and batting cleanup. Adrian Molave, the catcher, will bat fifth. John Lowndes will be at second and batting sixth here today. Andrew Molave, third base here today. They are the same year in school, so I'm wondering whether they are possibly twins. Wearing number 3, he will be at third base here today. Trevor Michaels in right field wearing number 1. And Harlan Marquez Hill at first base. Another freshman will be batting ninth here today for the Moon Valley Rockets. Moon Valley comes in with a record of 3-9 on the season. And see if we can get some information on them as a team. As a squad here, batting .259 this season. They've scored 40 runs on 64 hits, 26 RBIs, 7 doubles, and 3 triples. Neither one of these squads so far this season has a home run. The Lady Marauders right behind us. National anthem is underway. They will be hosting Flagstaff again. That's 2 home games against Flagstaff. Why? Because, well, Flagstaff was under snow with this freak storm, as it made more sense that we were playing winter ball than anything else. Underway we are. Ballesteros starts off in the breaking pitch, gets him out on the front foot, and a strike 1. Edwin Terras Beltran, 0-1 count. Ballesteros out of the stretch, delivers, and blows it by him. Strike 2, 0-2. Ballesteros won't go into the windup. How about that? Mingus relatively deep in center and in left, a little shy in right field. And, oh, so close, doesn't get the call. That'll be 1 and 2 on the leadoff hitter here for the Moon Valley Rockets. Ballesteros winds, delivers, and a high fly ball left field. Should be playable out there, and it will be caught. Mason Davis puts a glove on it. That'll be out number 1. Waited on the breaking ball and did get bat on ball, but shot it high in the air. Plenty of time for Davis to get up underneath it. Sam Peters steps in. The shortstop, one of 3 freshmen starting in this game for Moon Valley. Sam Peters batting 125, takes strike 1. 3 for 24 on the season with 2 runs and 2 RBIs. Freshman in a hole to Ballesteros. Breaking ball, chases it, 0-2. Ballesteros looking for his first strikeout here of the game. Got the fly out for the lead off hitter. That one's outside. 1 and 2. James Lee, the left fielder, on deck, and then Christian Nordstrom. The pitcher in the hole, if anybody gets on. Batter uses the inside part of the box, right up against the plate. Not quite as close to the plate as, say, a Rizzo, but pretty darn close. Ballesteros out of the stretch. The righty delivers. Oh, and hits him in the back. Breaking ball didn't quite break enough. But just like Rizzo, he gets hit and takes his base. So Moon Valley's got a base runner out there. Freshman has got 4 stolen bases on the season. Took that one right in the middle of the back. Slow breaking ball, though. Not that it didn't hurt, but not nearly as bad as the fastball. Throw over to first, not quite in time. Ballesteros just hangs that arm, gets himself set, delivers to the plate, and good job out there by Walker trying to frame that pitch. Doesn't get the call. 1-0 the count. Peters, a modest lead off of first. Ballesteros delivers, and a hard shot left field, and that's going to get down the line. Davis over to pick it up, and they're going to hold him to a long single out there. Good defense as the line shot over Pusel at third lands in left field, and it's now 2 on, 1 out here in the top of the first. Christian Nordstrom steps in, batting .667 on the season. Big senior wearing number 11. And a good stop out there by Wacker. Wacker's going to throw down to third. Got him out. Great throw. Wacker picks the ball up off the bounce. And the attempted delayed steal out there by Sam Peters. He gets caught at third. Out goes 1-5 out there, and that'll be out number 2. Following was James Lee, so he's still in scoring position at second base. A 1-0 count to Nordstrom. Ballesteros comes home, delivers, and that one stays outside as well. 2-0 to the senior. He is 16 for 24, 7 runs scored, 6 RBIs. He's got 4 of the team's 7 doubles and all 3 triples. And a hard shot up the middle into center field, and it gets by the center fielder out there. Coming around to score is going to be Peters, and it looks like Nordstrom's going to try for third. The throw is going to be late on a bounce to Pusel, and it is going to be a single and an error out there. And coming around to score, first run of the game is Sam Peters, 1-0 for the Rockets. So the single and the RBI goes out to Nordstrom, but he goes to third on the error. This one fouled back crowd-wise, and it's going to take a big bounce right in front of our crowd. Glad it did not get a piece of one of our fans out here. Takes a high bounce. It may have even gotten into the girls' softball field out there. Adrian Mulvey, the catcher, big lefty up here. 1 on, 1 in, 2 out, and an 0-1 count. And that one's going to be dribbled down to first, as the first baseman will grab it, step on one, and end the threat. But Moon Valley, the Rockets score 1. Couple of hits in the inning, and the Mingus Marauders coming up to bat after this.
I'm Chris.
And I'm Tandy, owners of Taylor Waste.
We are homegrown in the Verde Valley and nearly your last local choice.
We want to be your first choice for residential and small business garbage service.
Get a free month service when you make the switch to Taylor Waste.
And enjoy monthly service as low as $19 per month.
Visit TaylorWaste.com for more information.
Or to start service, call Taylor Waste at 649-2662.
Taylor Waste, service tailored to your needs.
It's going to be shortstop. Xavier Buckner out here. Caden Pusel, the third baseman, and Derek Alvarez, the second baseman. Anybody gets on. Carter Wacker, who had a fantastic throw down to third to nail a stealing Moon Valley Rocket out there. He will bat fourth if anybody gets on. Let's take a look at the Rockets defensively. Infield, right to left, it's going to be Harlan Marquez Hill, a freshman, at first. John Lowndes at second. Sam Peters, another freshman, at shortstop here today. Andrew Mulvey will be at third. Going around the outfield, left fielder James Lee is also a freshman. Edwin Terras Beltran will be patrolling center. Trevor Michaels over in right. The battery out here today. Adrian Mulvey behind the dish, and Christian Nordstrom will be on the mound for the visiting squad here from Moon Valley. Let's take a look and see what the seniors' numbers look like from the mound. He has an ERA of 6.3. He is 0-2 on the season, as he has pitched 10 innings, given up 9 hits, 10 runs, 9 earned runs, 10 walks to go with 14 strikeouts. Teams are batting a .231 against him, with an on-base percentage of .412. Mingus Marauders will set up the lefty. Buckner comes up. Xavier's batting .349 in his senior season, 18 for 75. No, pardon me, 22 for 63. Oh, a big swing and a miss. 22 for 63 with 18 runs, 10 RBIs on the season. He's got 4 doubles and 2 triples. And that one's hit hard, but just foul. Waited for the umpire down there at first base to make the call. But yeah, you got to run through it. Just in case they said that was fair. It was close. 0-2 the count. The Mingus Marauder shortstop here today. And he'll foul that one off and stay alive. survived a swing again, they say. Back in the pocket it goes. And that one's outside. 1-2. Buckner has 10 walks to go with only 7 strikeouts. And he leads the team in stolen bases. That one doesn't quite make it back. Backdoor curve didn't get to the back door. That evens it up 2-2 on the Mingus Marauder senior. Nordstrom delivers inside 3-2. Worked himself back to a full count. See if Nordstrom comes after him. Bottom of the first, Mingus trailing 1-0. And a hard shot. Right field, and that is going to land and go all the way to the backstop. Taking a turn at second and rolling all the way to third. And now coming home, the throw is not going to get cut off, and that's going to be an inside the park home run. The Moon Valley Rockets are claiming that landed foul, but it was curving. Hard to say out there, and it does not look like there was a foul call on that. So that is going to be an inside the park home run for Xavier Buckner to start off against the Moon Valley Rockets. The Moon Valley coach coming out to talk to the home umpire out here. And it was called fair, so that is going to be a leadoff home run. How about that? And first pitch out here to Caden Pusil is going to be ball 1. Inside the park home run. Fouled off. 1-1 the count. Mingus Marauder third baseman. Caden batting .291 this season. 16 hits and 14 runs scored as he takes strike 2. 9 RBIs, 7 doubles on the season, though. 7 out of Mingus's 30 doubles. And that one bounces. 2-2 the count. Tied up 1-1 on an inside the park home run by Xavier Buckner. And a high fly here infield. Second baseman comes across, lost his footing, and then ends up having to dive out there. Lowndes makes the catch, but makes it extremely difficult on himself. In the book, it looks like pop out 4. In reality, much more dramatic. Derek Alvarez, the second baseman, will trot to the box. He's a junior, batting .308 on the season. He also has 16 hits. And there is number 17. Puts that one up the middle, and it gets behind the center fielder. Alvarez is going to slow up, though, and then go back to first. Hard hit. Line drive. Right side of the second base area. Gets through for a base hit. 1 on, 1 out, 1 in for the Mingus Marauders in the bottom of the first. Cleanup hitter Carter Wacker, the catcher, steps in. Wacker is a sophomore, batting .492 this season. .492. He's got 20 RBIs, and he puts that one into right field, and coming in on it, making the catch out there is going to be Trevor Michaels. Lost his hat about 25 yards back, and that's going to be a fly out to the right fielder for out number 2. Manuel Munoz will step in. He's a junior, trying to improve upon his 196 batting average. He's got 10 hits on the season. 5 of them are doubles, though. 1 on, 2 out now. Munoz in the box. Throw goes to first. Back is Alvarez. Nordstrom out of the stretch. He's got the hair sticking out under that blue hat, and that one's fouled. people like me will notice all of that hair sticking out of the hat because I don't have any anymore. Oh, and that went high and inside, ducking out of the way, trying to save the noggin. 1-1 the count to the Mingus Marauder right fielder out here. And got a piece of it. Oh, and that took a piece of the catcher too. That hit soft. That hit a soft spot somewhere, not hard plastic. Molave is explaining where it hit and goes and talks to his coach about it. Coach immediately coming out to check on his catcher. I like that a bunch. Everybody takes a quick little break while the throbbing starts to decrease in the thigh. 1-2 the count. And that one is fouled down the third base line. 1-2 remains for the Mingus Marauders. Bottom of the first inning. And that one's high and outside. Throw back down to first. Getting back is Alvarez. 2-2 the count now. Alvarez had wandered. Takes a pretty decent lead once again. Keeps stepping away. That one inside. Oh, called it strike 3 inside corner. The strikeout will end the inning for the Mingus Marauders, but they do tie it up with a leadoff in the park home run down the right field line, just on the line. And the Mingus Marauders and Moon Valley Rockets tied up at the end of 1. Inning number 2 around the corner. We'll be back after this.
Accidents happen. Red Rock Collision knows that your car is the second largest investment you're likely to make. For over 15 years, Red Rock Collision has been there to negotiate for you, the customer, not the insurance company. John and his staff promise quality repair with honesty and integrity. You can rest easy now. They'll return your car as safe as the day it was built.
Back here as conversations continue about fair and foul balls here at Mingus Union High School. Top of the second. It is 1-1. Moon Valley and the Mingus Marauders. It's going to be Lowndes, the second baseman, Andrew Molave, the third baseman, and Trevor Michaels, the right fielder. Coming up for Moon Valley, that's going to be 6, 7, and 8. Stepping in is number 2. Lowndes. All right, he uses the middle of the box out there against Ballesteros, who delivered. Ooh, hard shot, left field, and that is going to get down and split the gap out there. Munoz gets over from center field and gathers it up, and it's going to be a lead-off double for the second baseman for Moon Valley. Came in batting 190. That is his second double of the season. Davis moving to left center field. Looked like he had a beat on that one, and then all of a sudden it was a little harder than he thought. 1 on, nobody out here. And that one is fouled off at the plate for strike 1. Andrew Molave, a senior, bats .263. He's got 5 hits and 4 runs scored. Doesn't have an RBI yet. He's got an RBI opportunity, though. And that one bounces up their whacker with a good stop, puts the body in front of it. Evens the count at 1-1. Ballesteros gave up 1 in the first inning. That one's outside for ball 2. An RBI single to Christian Nordstrom, the pitcher. Scoring on the play was James Lee. Out of the stretch comes the Mingus Marauder right-hander, and that one is popped up right-hand side. That's going to get out of play behind us, and that goes down the big hill. It's findable, though. 2-2 the count. Second inning action here on KYBC, AM 1600, 96.3 FM. 1-1, Mingus in Moon Valley. Ballesteros delivers, and a swing and a miss. Contained out there by Wacker. That's going to be the first strikeout of the game for Ballesteros. Comes at a good time with one on now and one out. Ballesteros comes straight to the plate. Oh, a hard shot. Hits him in the back of the leg. He'll pick it up and throw it over to first to get the out. Ballesteros, they're going to need to check on him. Tried to get out of the way and took that one in the hamstring. And he is checking to see if the leg still works. So the ground out goes 1-3. And you wonder whether or not you should score that 1-1-3. Because it hit him and then he stopped and picked it up. Nonetheless, it is 2 out. Scampering over to third on the ground out is going to be Lowndes. And they're going to probably let him take a couple of warm-up pitches here. See how everything feels. Ballesteros says that he's good. He rubs a little dirt on it, and here we go, back to playing baseball. One on, 2 out now, and just misses with that one, ball 1. Ballesteros picks up his 22nd strikeout of the season. Swing and a miss by Harlan Marquez Hill. That'll even the count 1-1. Another freshman starting for Moon Valley. Ballesteros fires outside. Hill bats .167 this season. He's got 5 hits, 3 runs, 3 RBIs. And a 2-1 count on the number 9 hitter. And a swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the breaking ball. Moving away from him. 2-2, 2 outs. 1 on, a leadoff double. Ballesteros is trying to dig himself out of trouble here. And fires. And that one's fouled off just barely. Keeping his teammates on their toes. So he hit that one almost right at the on-deck circle. 2-2 again. That one's outside. Full count now. It's Ballesteros trying to take care of business and not get to the top of the order here in the second inning. Full count, 2 out. And a ground ball going to the shortstop. It's picked up by Buckner. Buckner fires across and got him for the out. So Mingus puts a 0 on the board defensively. It remains 1-1. 1 hit, 1 left. No errors in the top of the second inning. 1-1 Mingus in Moon Valley. We're back after this.
Lawler Construction has been a premier local builder of custom residential and commercial projects using green construction methods. Lawler Construction builds efficiency into every custom design. Lawler Construction is a certified Energy Star builder. For examples, visit LawlerConstructionAZ.com. Thank you for your business, confidence, and continued referrals. Lawler Construction is a proud supporter of baseball and softball at all levels. Look for Lawler Construction Homes at Mountain Gate in Clarkdale.
Nordstrom takes the mound for inning number 2 against the Mingus Marauders. It's going to be 6, 7, and 8. Silas Scott, the designated hitter. Logan Newell, the first baseman. Mason Davis from left field. And then anybody gets on, Zayden Ballesteros will have a shot. Batting number 9 here today. Both of these teams trying to upset a losing streak. Mingus has 5 in a row not going their way. Moon Valley has 8 in a row not going their way. Scott steps in, a lefty. Actually, I think he's a switch hitter. And a swing and a miss. Went after the first one, missed it. 0-1. Big freshman out here for the Mingus Marauders. And breaking ball gets over for strike number 2. 0-2 the count. Nordstrom winds and delivers. That one bounces up there for ball 1. 1-2. Head coach comes out and gathers up the ball that got away from the catcher. Nordstrom out of the stretch, and a hard ground ball going to the right-hand side, picked up by the second baseman out there. Lowndes showing some good range into the hole. I thought Scott had that one going through the right side of the infield. Didn't quite get there. Lowndes had different ideas, and the ground out makes the first out in the inning, 4-3. First baseman steps in for Mingus. Newell, the senior, batting .245, takes strike 1. He's got 13 hits so far this season, scored 12 runs, and he'll pop that one over into foul territory. Getting over there, making the catch, is Marquez Hill, and that'll be out number 2. 2 up, 2 down for the Mingus Marauders. Mason Davis, the left fielder, trying to keep the inning alive for Mingus. Batting .167, he's got 5 hits. Scored 7 times and takes strike 1 off the breaking ball. Has 1 double on the season. And we'll put that one into the right side, and it gets by the second baseman, and beating it out at first as the right fielder comes in to gather it up. So a single out there for Mason Davis. The third hit for the Mingus Marauders in the game so far, and Zayden Ballesteros will get a shot. He's batting .162. He's got 6 hits on the season. Trying to help his own cause. Strike 1. Takes the fastball over the plate. Mingus in there white with the pinstripe uniforms, red numbers. That's going to be ball 1. Visiting squad from Moon Valley. The black tops, the blue hats, and the white pants. Throw over to first. Gets by the first baseman and down the line. And heading over to second is going to be Davis. He slides into second. No throw to second. So the errant throw from the pitcher puts him in scoring position for Ballesteros. Outfield pretty deep in center. And that one hit foul, right-hand side. That's going to make the ditch. 1-2 the count. I know when I go golfing, I usually find golf balls in the ditch. I wonder how many baseballs are down there. A high fly ball, short right center field, could be in trouble. And off the glove of the second baseman, made a valiant effort. And coming around to score is going to be Davis. So the high fly ball to short right field, and the second baseman going back, looking into the sun, and gets it in the glove, and it pops out. So the single and the RBI on the tough play, and it makes it 2-1. The Mingus Marauders up on top. And an 0-1 count to Xavier Buckner. Buckner watches that one bounce up. Good stop out there by Mullave. 1-1 the count. Buckner using the front end of that box. Lefty in that crouch, ready to spring. That one's out and away from the catcher. Going to second without a throw is Ballesteros. Makes the turn and then comes back cautiously to second. So that puts Ballesteros, who's running for himself, in scoring position for Buckner, and that one's inside. 3-1 count on the Mingus Marauder Senior. See if he's got a green light on this one. And an inside the park home run his first time up. And that one's outside, doesn't swing at it, will take the walk. Caden Pussel will step in. Third baseman popped out to the second baseman. His first time up. And watches that one outside for ball one. First walk surrendered here in the game. Mingus has 4 hits, 2 runs. That's the first walk surrendered. 2 out men on first and second. Hard hit ball down the third baseline. Third baseman will stop it, and that is going to be it. Mingus will load the bases. He got the body in front of it, and Andrew Mullave is able to knock it down and keep it from going into the corner. That saved at least 1 run for sure, and it loads up the bases. So Pussel with a hard hit single. Buckner scampers down to second, and over to third goes Ballesteros. 1 ball count now to Derek Alvarez. Second baseman, who had a single his first time up. Looks at that one high, ball 2. No place to put him though. Bases loaded with Marauders out here. The lead so far here in inning number 2, leading 2-1. And a hard hit ball left center field. That's going to get down, and runs will score. 1 across. Here comes 2. And the throw is not going to go into anywhere. Stopped by the shortstop, and a 2 RBI double out there by Derek Alvarez. Makes the score 4-1. Took the high pitch and lined it into left center field. About medium depth. Gets the 2 RBIs. And this one flies to right field. Coming in with a beat on it. Making the catch out there is Michaels. That's going to end the inning. 1 pitch for Carter Wacker. And he flies out to right field once again. 8 come to the dish. Mingus scores 3. The big hit here today. The 2 RBI double by Derek Alvarez. We'll come back for the top of the third after this.
When you're looking for a plumber, no matter the job, call D-Best Plumbing. From energy-saving tankless water systems to whatever remodel project you have in mind, from the simple to the exotic, D-Best Plumbing prides themselves on quality workmanship and efficiency. For honest and fair prices and plumbing problems done right the first time, call D-Best Plumbing at 928-567-8755 or find them online at d-bestplumbing.com.
Mingus scores 3 runs on 4 hits, 1 error that did not score a run, and 2 left on base for the Mingus Marauders in the bottom of the second. Let's see how Ballesteros is doing. He took a line shot back to the hamstring in the last inning. Continued and pitched through the end of that inning, and then got a base hit and ran. Looks pretty decent on the base pass, and that might have loosened up the leg here a little bit. That always becomes helpful. He'll come back out for his 3rd inning of work. He's going to face the top of the order here in the top of the 3rd. Terrazas, Beltran, Peters, and Lee for the Rockets from Moon Valley. Mingus scored 1 in the first, 3 in the second for a 4-1 lead. Moon Valley scored first. James Lee scored on an RBI single by pitcher Christian Nordstrom. Terras Beltran steps in. That one's high. Flied out to left field his first time up. Ballesteros delivers, and that one a swing and a foul right-hand side. Evens the count at 1-1. Beautiful sunny day, not too breezy. Started in the upper 50s here. Oh, and that one foul tipped, and that's going to go off the helmet out there for Wacker. Equipment did its job, and he's ready to go. 0-2 the count, or 1-2. Inside, came back across the inside part, but didn't quite make the inside corner, says the umpire. 2-2. Ballesteros uses the right side of that rubber, comes back with the heat, misses. Full count now on the leadoff hitter for Moon Valley. Wearing the teal blue glove, Ballesteros delivers, and a swing and a miss. The strikeout, his 23rd of the season, second in the game. This new baseballs come in for the umpire. Sam Peters will step in. The freshman got hit by a pitch, took one in the middle of the back. Breaking ball that was just short of the break. And comes back, finds the strike zone for an 0-1 count. Got hit by a pitch, then wandered over to second on a base hit by Lee. That one up underneath and squirts through the legs for ball 2. James Lee had a single, and then while Christian Nordstrom was up, ball got away from Wacker ever so slightly, and he throws out the would-be stealing Peters at third. 2-1 the count as that one's outside. Top of the third action, Mingus leading 4-1. And a ground ball going to the right side. Alvarez will take the candy hop and toss over to the first baseman for out number 2. Ground out goes 4-3. Gotta love the candy hops, the true ones that come off the dirt. Left fielder scored the only run in the game here for Moon Valley. Singled and scored in the first. He's got one of the 3 hits in the game and takes that one high and inside for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Top of the third at Mingus Union High School, and a hard hit ball going toward the hole. It is deep. Bachner with a gun across the diamond. What a play! Holy cow! He's in short left field, planted and threw across the diamond to get him out. That is a tremendous defensive play as the Moon Valley Rockets go up and down 1-2-3. Mingus coming up in the bottom of the third. We're back after this.
For 4 generations, the Gettles name has been synonymous with heating and cooling ingenuity. Since 1987, Gettles High Desert Mechanical has established itself as the premier HVAC company in northern and central Arizona, having not only survived recent economic setbacks, but thrived and grown during those times. From sheet metal fabrication to equipment installation, and now comprehensive plumbing and drain services. From clogs to comfort, Gettles has you covered. Don't settle, get Gettles, and go Marauders.
Bachner does a class out here for everybody on what it looks like when you have a bazooka for a right arm. Fields that one in short left field and throws out the Moon Valley Rocket at first. Not even close. Got him by 2 steps. Thought there was no way that he should have even made that throw. But what an arm across the diamond. Holy cow. Moon Valley goes up 1-2-3. Mingus Marauders coming up in the bottom of the third. It's going to be 5, 6, and 7. Manuel Munoz will lead off. Then the freshman DH Silas Scott, Logan Newell will bat third here in the third inning. Nordstrom comes out for his third inning of work. He's given up 4 here so far. And that one's tapped foul. Might have got part of him. 0-1 count to the Mingus Marauder right fielder. 0-0 the score so far. On the other diamond, this one's sky high, center field, and it drops. Nobody's out there paying any attention, and Munoz wisely goes to second to pick up the double. A high fly ball in short center field. A collection of 3 Moon Valley Rockets around there. Nobody gets a glove on it, and then nobody's covering second base, and Munoz makes a double out of a pop-out. Leadoff double for the Mingus Marauders. That one gets away from the catcher, has trouble, picks it up, throws it down, and a good stop out there by Mullave, who pretended it got by him. But advancing on the pass ball, it's going to be Munoz. So now at third and nobody out. Swing and a miss by the freshman. 1-1 the count. Scott grounded out to the second baseman his last time up. And he'll put this one in play over to the second baseman. He's going to pick up the RBI as Moon Valley will take the out. Coming home to score is Munoz. That makes it 5-1. Ground out 4-3 again, but he does pick up the RBI. Newell will step in with the bases empty now. And a hard shot going to the shortstop, gloving it with the sinking liner out there is Sam Peters, and that's going to be out number 2. 1 pitch and second out. Mason Davis, who singled. Mingus, by the way, scored their 3 runs in the second, all with 2 outs. Davis stands in there. The breaking ball just barely goes around him. Trying to start a 2-out rally again. 1-1 the count. As Nordstrom goes inside and then outside. Catches plate on the second pitch. This one skied high. Shortstop camping under it, and he'll grab it. Peters puts away the Mingus Marauders here in the third. Mingus does score 1 as Munoz with the leadoff double comes around to score on the ground out by Silas Scott. 5-1 Mingus on top. Top of the fourth coming up around the corner right after this.
The mouth is the gateway to the digestive system. Studies indicate a correlation between oral health and full body health. Regular cleanings and checkups can help protect you. New patients are welcome at Arizona Smile Designers in Cottonwood. There's a full smile worth of services all offered under one roof. Whitening and cosmetic to implants and smile reconstruction. Find out more or request an appointment online at azsmiledesigners.com.
Ballesteros comes out for his 4th inning of work. He's given up 1 run so far. He's got 2 strikeouts. He's given up 3 hits and hit a batsman. So he's had 4 base runners. Gave up 1 in the first. None in the second and none in the third so far. And for the inning number 4, Christian Nordstrom, the pitcher, will come up with the bases empty. Hit an RBI single back in the first and then went from first to third on an error. Ballesteros using the pitcher rubber from the first base side and puts a spin into it. Misses though. 1-0. Still 0-0 on the softball field as that one bounces past. Mingus Marauders lost to Flagstaff yesterday by a score of 13-2. That one's in the dirt for ball 3. Ballesteros losing sight of the strike zone out there. Gets himself set. We'll see if he's got a green light on a 3-0. He does, and it's a little dribbler. Puso up with it across the diamond. Got him out. Swings at the 3-0 and grounds it softly to third base, and Puso puts him out at first. Ground out goes 5-3. As the catcher, Adrian Mullave, steps in. The lefty grounded out to Newell at first. His first time up. Good stop out there by Wacker. 0-1 the count. Ballesteros out of the stretch through the whole game and gets that one fouled off. 1-1 the count. Mingus leading 5-1 here in the fourth. That one stays just a little outside. 2-1. And that one's fouled back. Coming our way. You can hear that one hit the fence. 2-2 the count. All right. Actually, it's 8-1. Flagstaff on top of the girls on the softball field. That one's ground. Foul. Logan will go gather that one up. Foul territory. Get it back in. 2-2, the count remains. 1 out. Nobody on here. Top of the fourth action at Mingus Union High School on KYBC AM 1600, 96.3 FM. Line drive. One hopper. Deep center field. Throw across. Buckner showing off the arm once again. And the long throw gets him. Ground out goes 6-3. John Lowndes will step in. Second baseman had a double his first time up. Got stranded at third in the second inning. That one stays outside. Ballesteros has a shot here, going 3 up, 3 down for 2 innings in a row. The righty fires. Oh, bounces it up there for ball 2. On deck, third baseman Andrew Mullave. Hoping an opportunity to keep the inning alive for his Moon Valley Rocket teammates. There's the strike. High part of the strike zone, 2-1 the count. That one, Wacker tried to frame and had to pull it too far. It's going to be 3-1. Lowndes is a junior 0 for 3 in his last game. 1 for 1 in this one. 3-1 pitch and high fly ball. And Buckner's got a beat on it. They'll make all 3 outs here. No, sorry. No, he only made 2 of them. Puso led the first one, but 3 up, 3 down once again for the Mingus Marauders. 2 innings in a row. Ballesteros has some momentum going for the Mingus Marauders. They take the 5-1 lead into the bottom of the fourth. Coming up for Mingus, it's going to be 9-1-2. Ballesteros, Buckner, and Puso coming up for Mingus when we come back after this.
For over 25 years, Best by Far has been your trusted name in heating and cooling across the Verde Valley. Whether your heat pump's acting up or your mini splits making you miserable, we've got the fix. We service all makes and models, air conditioners, furnaces, heat pumps, and more. Need a replacement? We offer a variety of solutions from efficient upgrades to simple fixes. Now offering plumbing services too. Call Best by Far at 928-282-2250 or visit besthvacbyfar.com. That's far with 2 R's.
Mingus has scored in every inning so far. 1 in the first, 3 in the second, all with 2 outs, by the way. And 1 more in the third. A 5-1 lead into the bottom of the fourth. Zayden Ballesteros will get an opportunity to help himself again. He had a single and an RBI back in the second. Looks to lead off the fourth here. Out of the windup goes Nordstrom, and that one stays high and inside for ball 1. Pitcher working quickly here. Delivers again. That one also high. Doesn't get it to drop. Ballesteros awaits third delivery. There's a strike. Brought it down 2-1 now. Uses the middle of the box. And that one just a little low. Close. 3-1 count. See if coach gives him a green light on a 3-1. Does not, or chooses not. Full count now, 3-2. Good pitch, though. Outside part of the plate with a 3-1. Hard to swing at that. And that one's going to be grounded up the middle, under the glove out there of the shortstop. A leadoff single, back-to-back singles out there by Ballesteros, and he leads off the fourth with a knock. Back to the top of the order we go. Buckner showing off a defensive gem. Already has an in-the-park home run to start off this game. A walk and scored in the second, and this one skied to right field out there. Right fielder coming in. Michaels will catch it in mid-right field. And one pitch, one out. The fly out, first out of the fourth inning. Just missed it. Pusel will step in. He's 1 for 2. He singled in the second, got stranded at third, and they'll drive this one to the third baseman. They'll go to second for one and on to first for the double play to end the inning against the Mingus Marauders. So they'll see the minimum, the lead-off walk, or pardon me, the leadoff single, a fly out, and then a double play that goes 5-4-3 against the Mingus Marauders. First zero on the board for Mingus, 5-1. The score remains. We'll be back for the fifth inning after this.
Larry Green Chevrolet has been an important partner to this community for over 30 years. Whether it be offering outstanding service and deals to the Verde Valley or providing support to schools, charities, and community events, we have made it a part of our business. We love and support the growth and future of Cottonwood and our surrounding areas. That's why we refer to our dealership as the People Place. Larry Green Chevrolet is a proud sponsor of Yavapai County, and we are proud to support our Mingus High School football. Go Marauders!
I got M&Ms. That was pretty cool. Okay. Top of the fifth inning here. It's going to be 7, 8, and 9. Moave, Michaels, and Marquez Hill coming up for the Moon Valley Rockets out here. Ballesteros comes out for his fifth inning of work. He has done exceptionally well. Last 2 innings, he's been 3 up, 3 down. He's got 2 strikeouts in the game, and he has given up 3 hits and hit a batter. Only 1 run in the game, though. And here we go in the top of the fifth. Andrew Moave, strikeout victim his first time up. Strikeout victim swinging. Strike 1. An 0-1 count. Ballesteros delivers. Ooh, tried to overpower that one. Bounced it up there.
Hey, right here, kid.
Ballesteros winds and delivers, and that one's grounded to third, foul. Pusel will grab it, though. 1-2 the count to the third baseman. Senior came in batting .185 on the season with 5 hits. Ooh, so close. 2-2, just outside. Leadoff hitter here in the top of the fifth. Ballesteros delivers. Oh, fouled off. Stays alive. Big inning for the Mingus Marauders. We're 3 in the second. All scored with 2 outs. Ballesteros looks for a sign. Twists the ball. Gets his hold. Spins and delivers. A little bit high. Full count now on the leadoff hitter. Moon Valley has had 1 leadoff hitter on so far this game, and that was in the second. And he swings and misses. Oh, got a piece. survives to swing again. Just lunged the bat at the breaking ball and got just enough. And there's a swing and a miss. Third strikeout in the game here. He's gotten Andrew Mullave twice. Trevor Michaels will come up. Trevor Michaels hit the ball right back at Ballesteros, who took it off of the hamstring. That one's inside, gets away from Wacker. 1-0 the count. Ballesteros turned his back to it, hit him right in the hamstring. Tough kid walked it off. That one's fouled behind us. Heads up. And that goes into the crowd area over at the softball field. 1-1 the count, 1 out. Nobody on here. In the top of the fifth. Ballesteros trying to keep the streak alive here. And there's a ground ball, goes to the right-hand side. Alvarez picks it up, underhands it to Newell. And the ground out goes 4-3. Ballesteros is on a tear. Hasn't given up a hit or a base runner here since the leadoff hitter of the second inning. So he is now retired 11 in a row. And the number 9 hitter comes up. First baseman, high strike. Harlan Marquez Hill grounded out to Buckner at shortstop. And he'll put that one into right center field. On a beat is Munoz. Munoz grabs it. And 3 up, 3 down once again. 3 innings in a row. 12 retired in a row out here by Ballesteros. He is just pitching a gem out here for the Mingus Marauders. 5-1 as we go into the bottom of the fifth. It is going to be 3, 4, and 5. Alvarez, Wacker, and Munoz coming up for the Mingus Marauders.
For over 6 decades, Salt River Materials Group Phoenix Cement has proudly supported youth sports here in the Verde Valley. From baseball and softball to football and basketball, they empower young athletes to reach their full potential. Salt River Materials Group employees are actively involved, giving back to the community through coaching, mentoring, and volunteer efforts. With a strong commitment to environmental stewardship, they're helping to build a brighter Verde Valley. Visit srmaterials.com. Salt River Materials Group Phoenix Cement, building a stronger Verde Valley today and tomorrow.
Sorry, I was chewing on my M&Ms that I got from the Ballesteros clan. They were talking about getting candy in one of my breaks, and I'm like, hey, don't forget me. And they came back with candy. I couldn't believe it. So I have M&Ms to keep my sugar supply up as we go into the bottom of the fifth. Derek Alvarez. He's got a streak of his own going. He is 2 for 2. A single, a double, and 2 RBIs. Nordstrom delivers, and now it's going to be a ground ball to the shortstop. Picks it up, throws across the diamond, and he dropped it at first base. It was in the dirt. Marquez Hill, I thought he scooped it out of the dirt. He didn't, and he dropped it. And so on first with the error to lead off the fifth, it's going to be Derek Alvarez. Carter Wacker puts that one into center field, and it almost gets by the center fielder out there. Good play by Teleros Beltran. That one was starting to fade away from him. He took steps toward right field and then had to back up toward left field. 1 pitch, 1 out. 3 flyouts for Wacker here today. He's seen a total of 4 pitches. Manuel Munoz out. And diving back with no throw. It's going to be Alvarez. Ball 1, the count to the batter. Munoz struck out in the first. That one gets by the catcher. Alvarez goes down to second. The count to Munoz. Munoz doubled and scored back in the third. Scored on the RBI ground out by Scott. That one's going to be grounded to the third baseman. Looks the man back, throws too wide. That's going to be a throwing error, and Mingus Marauders are going to just round the bases. Coming home to score is going to be Alvarez. All the way to third goes Munoz. That will be an unearned run, but a run scored by Alvarez. A three-base throwing error out there. Another player at third base here for Scott, and he takes strike one. He's got two ground outs to Lowndes over at second base. And that one he's going to put in the air, and it's going to get across. Drop for a little loop single, and he'll get another RBI out there for his Mingus Marauders squad. 2 RBI day for Scott, as he's 1 for 3 here so far. Munoz just kind of wanders his way home slowly. Newell steps in. And the throw behind the runner back at first, and Scott dives in. 1-0 the count. Newell popped out to first in the second and the third. He lined out to the shortstop. This one's up behind the dish and caught by the catcher out there for out number 2. Pop out goes to Mason Davis. Steps in. Mingus playing fast here. 2 runs here in the 5th inning, and Mingus is up 7-1. Scott takes his lead at first, and the breaking ball falls out of the strike zone for ball 1 to Davis. He started the 2-out rally back in the 2nd inning, a single, and scored. Ball 2 to the Mingus Marauder left fielder. Then he popped out to Peters at shortstop in the 3rd. Here in the 5th, a big swing and a miss. That one was in his eyes. Looked like a beach ball. Somehow got small, though. 2 on the count. 1 out. 2 out. 1. And that ball's going to get away from the catcher. He's going to throw down and throw it into center field. Scott will get the stolen base, but won't be able to advance on the missed throw. Puts himself into scoring position with a 3-1 count to Davis. He's got a lot of room on that right side of the infield, and that's going to be ball 4. Second walk issued out there by Nordstrom, and runners now at first and second and 2 outs. Ballesteros having a 2-hit game so far. Steps in. Zayden trying to help himself again. Takes the curveball for a strike. RBI single back in the 2nd, and in the 4th, a single on a full count. Ooh, and that one gets in as well. 0-2 has him in a hole.
Your hitter.
Ballesteros trying to help his own cause here. And a swing and a miss. Nordstrom picks up his first strikeout of the game, and that's going to end the 5th inning here for the Mingus Marauders, but they tack on another crooked number. They put up 2 on the Rockets in the 5th. 7-1 the Mingus Marauders lead as they go into the top of the 6th coming up after this.
Trips to the lake, Marauder away games, family adventures, weekend getaways, all the best trips start with a stop at the Suzy Q Market in Cottonwood. Fill up with Marathon fuels and drive clean and save green. A quick dash inside finds all the trip essentials, snacks, fresh coffee, goodies, and over 6,000 of the best beverage choices ever created. Ask about the new mobile pay app and rack up gas and in-store savings with Marathon Rewards. The Suzy Q Market drive-thru window is super swift, next to KFC on Main Street in Cottonwood. Go Mingus!
Back here at Mingus Union High School, the Marauders will gladly take a 7-1 lead over the Moon Valley Rockets coming into inning number 6. The story here today has been the pitching by Ballesteros. He has retired 12 in a row now, as he is going to work on the top of the order. It's going to be 1, 2, and 3 here in the 6th for Moon Valley. Terrazas Beltran, Peters, and James Lee will face Ballesteros. Right-handed sophomore. Terrazas Beltran once again uses the inside part of that box. Swings and pops that one foul. Right hand side behind the dish. And Ballesteros will start off with an 0-1 count. That one bounces off of Whacker. Back to the backstop. 1-1. Yesterday, doing softball, it was like 4 degrees out here. Swing and a miss. Good pitch. Today, it almost feels like summer in comparison. High 50s, little bit of wind coming in from left field. 1-2 delivery is fouled back. Moon Valley Rockets center fielder. Get another look at a 1-2 pitch. Ballesteros winds, delivers. Ooh, falls out of the strike zone. 2-2. Real good chase pitch. Better discipline not to go after that one. A little bit of open stance here by the leadoff hitter. And he'll lunge at that one and foul it. That'll go off the cages. Might even stay on top of the cages. Down the first base line over there. 2-2. And a ground ball going to the first baseman as he will beat him to the bag. The ground out goes straight to Newell. And it's 1 out here in the top of the 6th. 13 in a row retired by the Mingus Marauders sophomore. Sam Peters, he got hit by a pitch and caught stealing at third back in the first, grounded out to the second baseman in the third, and ball 1 to him. Whacker tried to frame the pitch, lost the handle on the ball. The wind up the delivery, fouled. Hit the ball in the back of the strike zone and fouled it back toward us, almost behind himself. And a high fly ball short right field. And getting out there to make the catch is going to be Alvarez. Alvarez about 15, probably about 15 yards out there into short right field. Makes the catch in front of Munoz, and that's going to be out number 2. James Lee steps in. He has one of the 4 hits, one of the 3 hits in the game, and this one, a fly ball center field, tracking it. It's going to be Munoz. Munoz will grab it, and the Mingus Marauders set down the Rockets. 1, 2, 3, again, 4th inning in a row. Bottom of the 6th coming up. Mingus leading still 7-1.
At Jones Ford Verde Valley, we know how much you value your time. Let us help you make the most of your time with Ford Mobile Service. Because when you own a Ford vehicle, you get the support of a certified tech coming to you for routine services, like oil changes, tire rotations, and more. We've got you with Ford Mobile Service. Use the Ford Pass app or call Jones Ford Verde Valley today to schedule your revolutionary Ford Mobile Service experience. Put some time back in your life.
Ballesteros from the mound for the Mingus Marauders, putting on a clinic as he's retired 15 in a row. 15 in a row, gave up 2 hits and a hit by pitch back in the first inning, then settled down, got out of that first inning as he had a Moon Valley Rocket stranded at third. Mingus tied it up in the first and then came back, gave up a leadoff double in the second, and then has retired everybody has seen since. 15 in a row from the second inning through the 6th inning, out here today with 3 strikeouts to go along with it. In the game as a whole, he's given up 3 hits and hit one batter. Nordstrom comes back out to face more Mingus Marauders. And we go to the top of the order for Mingus. The senior, Xavier Buckner, skips out of the way. No, he got hit. So he's on base with the hit by pitch. And running down to first base is the Mingus Marauder shortstop today. Third time on base. The in-the-park home run to start off the game for the Marauders in the bottom of the first. Takes off for second. The strike is called. No throw down to second. Buckner easily steals the base out there. Got a fantastic jump. I believe that's his 11th stolen base this season. And that one's going to be fouled back. In a hole is Pusel, the third baseman. He is 0 for 2. Hopefully Grandma and Grandpa are listening across the country somewhere. If so, hello. 0-2 delivery, a line shot, left field, and it'll be right at the left fielder out there, placed perfectly. Retreating to second goes Buckner. James Lee, coach had him in the perfect spot. Took one step in, and that was it. Ball hit right at him. Line out goes to left field for out number 1. Marauder at second, one out. Taking off for third, and no throw. Coming all the way. No, I thought he was going to come all the way around. Took a big turn at third. Lost his footing a little bit, and then wisely went back to third. But picking up the stolen base. He broke for third before the ball ever got to the catcher. So 2 stolen bases in a row here. And a swing and a miss, and that one gets by. The catcher coming home to score on the pass ball is going to be Buckner. He just runs around the bases, Little League style out there, and scores on the pass ball. 1-1 count to Derek Alvarez, who's also been on base 3 times. A single, a 2 RBI double, an error, and a swing and a miss now. 1 and 2 here in the 6th inning, bottom of the 6th. Mingus extends the lead to 8-1. Nordstrom delivers a hard ground ball, left side foul. New ball in. 1 and 2, 1 out. Base is empty now. Buckner went all the way around. That one stays inside for a 2-2 count. Nordstrom delivers outside, full count. Alvarez works the count full again. Looking for something to hit from Nordstrom. The delivery, high, fly, foul, left side, off the fence, and almost into the bleachers. That one's findable. There go the kids. Nordstrom, full count pitch. Ball 4. Mingus has a 1-out base runner now. As Carter Wacker comes up. He's only seen 4 pitches here. He's flied out to right field twice and flied out to center field once. Came in batting .429, and we'll take that one for ball 1. See if he can straighten something out. That one's going to be ball 2. Molave looked like he was trying to throw that one behind the runner at first, lost the handle. Therefore, no fault throw. 2-0 the count to the Mingus Marauder catcher, and he'll foul this one off. Heads up as that one heads toward the softball area and falls just short. That's where you hit people in the back while they're watching softball. 1-2 the count. 2-1 rather. That one grounded hard to the first baseman. Throws too high to second. And the error is going to put both men safe out there. Alvarez at second, diving into second. Carter Wacker goes to first on the error. Ground ball went to Marquise Hill. picked it up, had to throw over Alvarez, the runner, threw it too high to Peters. The ball went into short left field. First and second now, one out, and a hard hit ball off the glove at third base, and everybody's going to be safe. And, the Mingus Marauders looking to try to get back, and overrunning the base out there was Carter Wacker, expecting that Alvarez was going to continue to run in front of him. That's going to be the second out of the inning. So out at second is Wacker. And that throw goes right fielder to second baseman. Or left fielder to second baseman. So 7-4 the out. Alvarez at third. Munoz at first. Scott now a 2-0 count on him. He's got 2 RBIs so far this game. Little bloop single for his second RBI. Taking off for second, swing and a miss. The intended, no imitation throw to second. Nobody even covering second. Trying to see if Alvarez would break from third. He does not. And there is a hard hit ball foul. That's going to go way deep foul down the right field line and into the tall grass out there. 2-2 the count, 2 outs, 2 on, and that one's fouled. Hit that one right at spectator Brandon Wacker. Nordstrom delivers in this one. High fly ball center field. That's playable. Mingus will start to turn and run. But the catch made out there by Terras Beltran will end the inning. Mingus picks up 1 in the 6th. We go to the final chance out here for the Moon Valley Rockets. Top of the 7th coming up right after this.
I'm Chris.
And I'm Tandy, owners of Taylor Waste.
We are homegrown in the Verde Valley and nearly your last local choice.
We want to be your first choice for residential and small business garbage service.
Get a free month service when you make the switch to Taylor Waste.
And enjoy monthly service as low as $19 per month.
Visit TaylorWaste.com for more information.
Or to start service, call Taylor Waste at 649-2662.
Taylor Waste, service tailored to your needs.
4, 5, and 6 are on the plate out here for Ballesteros. Last time he has given up a base runner was the leadoff of the second inning. He has then retired 15 in a row. Christian Nordstrom, Adrian Mullave, the catcher, John Lowndes, the second baseman, are due up against Ballesteros, trying to close this one out. Trying to put together a 1-run performance out here. 3 strikeouts so far in the game. In Moon Valley, here in the top of the 7th, down to their final 3 outs. This is the final inning available to them as we play 7 in high school baseball. We got 2 games coming up for you next week, the 10th and 11th, Thursday and Friday, April 10th and 11th. Breaking ball, sky high, center field. Munoz back, and we'll catch that one. 1 pitch, 1 out here in the 7th inning. Fly out to center field. Will end the day for Nordstrom, most likely. Yeah, the only RBI in the game. An RBI single back in the first, went to third on an error. Adrian Mullave, the catcher, steps in. He is grounded out twice. And takes strike 1 outside part of the plate. Ballesteros, with a 7-run lead, has the freedom to just gun. Let his defense do the work. A ground ball. That one is off the pitcher. Hits him in the ankle and bounces through the hole between first and second. And that'll be the first base runner given up out here for the Mingus Marauder sophomore in multiple innings. The streak ends at 16. 16 in a row as Ballesteros moving that ankle around. He's going to go get the ball from Pusel, his third baseman. And the single deflected by the ankle of the Mingus Marauder pitcher. and Mullave is on first base. That one's outside. Ball 1. Lowndes is 1 for 2. Doubled in the second. Got stranded at third and then popped out to Buckner at shortstop. And that one popped back. Foul. 1-1 the count. 1 out here in the top of the 7th. Final hope for the Moon Valley Rockets. There goes the runner. That one is popped up behind the plate, and it is going to be called out there by Wacker. Newell came in looking to think that maybe that pop-out was going to be his territory. Nobody at first covering it. It was a hit and run that could have been a game-ending double play. It did not. The pop-out is the second out, though. Adrian Mullave has to retreat to first. And that's going to be ball 1. Andrew Mullave, third baseman. Andrew is 0 for 2. Pair of strikeouts. Ballesteros has gotten him twice. That one is high. Ball 2. 2-0 the count.
Come on right here, kid.
And a foul ball to the left-hand side makes it 2-1. Five total base runners in the game here for Moon Valley. They've gotten one across the plate to score. That one stays high. 3-1 to Mullave with Mullave on first. Ballesteros out of the stretch delivers, and that one fouled back. Full count now. 3-2. New ball in. Ballesteros gets a sign from the dugout. Get himself set. 3-2 delivery. Runner goes, and that's going to be outside. And the walk extends the game and the inning out here for Moon Valley. Mullave goes down to second as Mullave walks and goes to first. Now, in my case, if they were talking about me, it would just be dual personalities. But these are two real different humans. Got a full board meeting on the mound out there. Casada comes out and gives some kudos and encouragement out here to a sophomore pitcher who immediately does some landscaping, pulling some dirt in the hole right next to the rubber. Then he kicks it out. Batter steps in. That's going to be Trevor Michaels, the lefty. Ground ball going to the right-hand side. Little underhand toss to second base. The force out will be the last out of the inning. Last out of the game as the Mingus Marauders are victorious out here. 8-1. The fielder's choice goes 4-6 to end the game. And the Mingus Marauders pick up their 5th win of the season. They break the streak. They had a 5-game losing streak, and they break the streak. For the Moon Valley Rockets, that becomes their 9th loss in a row for this squad, as they're going to try to figure out how to turn their season around. We're going to take a break. We'll come back for our post-game show and stats when we return after this.
I'm Chris.
And I'm Tandy, owners of Taylor Waste.
We are homegrown in the Verde Valley and nearly your last local choice.
We want to be your first choice for residential and small business garbage service.
Get a free month service when you make the switch to Taylor Waste.
And enjoy monthly service as low as $19 per month.
Visit TaylorWaste.com for more information.
Or to start service, call Taylor Waste at 649-2662.
Taylor Waste, service tailored to your needs.
Lawler Construction has been a premier local builder of custom residential and commercial projects using green construction methods. Lawler Construction builds efficiency into every custom design. Lawler Construction is a certified Energy Star builder. For examples, visit LawlerConstructionAZ.com. Thank you for your business, confidence, and continued referrals. Lawler Construction is a proud supporter of baseball and softball at all levels. Look for Lawler Construction Homes at Mountain Gate in Clarkdale.
The mouth is the gateway to the digestive system. Studies indicate a correlation between oral health and full body health. Regular cleanings and checkups can help protect you. New patients are welcome at Arizona Smile Designers in Cottonwood. There's a full smile worth of services all offered under one roof. Whitening and cosmetic to implants and smile reconstruction. Find out more or request an appointment online at azsmiledesigners.com.
Accidents happen. Red Rock Collision knows that your car is the second largest investment you're likely to make. For over 15 years, Red Rock Collision has been there to negotiate for you, the customer, not the insurance company. John and his staff promise quality repair with honesty and integrity. You can rest easy now. They'll return your car as safe as the day it was built.
8-1, the final out here for the Mingus Marauders, and what a phenomenal performance by Ballesteros out here today as he gives up 6 base runners in the game. 2 in the first, 3 in the first, 1 caught stealing. How about that? 1 in the second, and then not another base runner until the 7th. He had 16 retired in a row from the 2nd inning through the top of the 7th until he finally gave up a single, an infield single off of his ankle that went into short right field by Adrian Mullave, and then a pop out to the catcher, a walk to Andrew Mullave, and then a fielder's choice to finish out the game. The Mingus Marauders victorious 8-1 on the baseball field over the Moon Valley Rockets. The Flagstaff Eagles go 2-0 against the Mingus Marauders on the softball field here today as the Marauders lose 14-2 to the Flagstaff Eagles in game number 2. However, last year they didn't score against Flagstaff twice, got shut out twice. This time they scored in both games, but they lose still. 10-run rule in 6 innings and lose 14-2. For the Moon Valley Rockets out here, Teresas Beltran ends up 0 for 3 as the leadoff hitter, struck out 1. Sam Peters ends up 0 for 2, got hit by a pitch, caught stealing at third by Wacker back in the first inning. James Lee 1 for 3 with a hit and a run score. The only RBI in the game goes to Christian Nordstrom, who goes 1 for 3 with that RBI. Adrian Mullave 1 for 3 with his hit coming in the 7th inning. Got stranded at second. John Lowndes was 1 for 3, had a double to lead off the second, got stranded at third. Andrew Mullave, strikeout victim twice and then walked once, so he ends up 0 for 2 with that walk. Trevor Michaels 0 for 3 in the game, and Harlan Marquez Hill, the first baseman here today, 0 for 2. We're going to take a break, come back, look at Mingus's stats for the 8-1 victory over Moon Valley. We'll return after this.
When you're looking for a plumber, no matter the job, call D-Best Plumbing. From energy-saving tankless water systems to whatever remodel project you have in mind, from the simple to the exotic, D-Best Plumbing prides themselves on quality workmanship and efficiency. For honest and fair prices and plumbing problems done right the first time, call D-Best Plumbing at 928-567-8755 or find them online at d-bestplumbing.com.
For 4 generations, the Gettles name has been synonymous with heating and cooling ingenuity. Since 1987, Gettles High Desert Mechanical has established itself as the premier HVAC company in northern and central Arizona, having not only survived recent economic setbacks, but thrived and grown during those times. From sheet metal fabrication to equipment installation, and now comprehensive plumbing and drain services. From clogs to comfort, Gettles has you covered. Don't settle, get Gettles. and go Marauders!
For over 6 decades, Salt River Materials Group Phoenix Cement has proudly supported youth sports here in the Verde Valley. From baseball and softball to football and basketball, they empower young athletes to reach their full potential. Salt River Materials Group employees are actively involved, giving back to the community through coaching, mentoring, and volunteer efforts. With a strong commitment to environmental stewardship, they're helping to build a brighter Verde Valley. Visit srmaterials.com. Salt River Materials Group Phoenix Cement, building a stronger Verde Valley today and tomorrow.
Larry Green Chevrolet has been an important partner to this community for over 30 years. Whether it be offering outstanding service and deals to the Verde Valley or providing support to schools, charities, and community events, we have made it a part of our business. We love and support the growth and future of Cottonwood and our surrounding areas. That's why we refer to our dealership as the People Place. Larry Green Chevrolet is a proud sponsor of Yavapai County, and we are proud to support our Mingus High School football. Go Marauders!
Well, the theme of the game here today was break the streak, and the Mingus Marauders get it done. Their losing streak comes to a close at 5 games as they pick up the victory 8-1 over Moon Valley here today at Mingus Union High School. The Ballesteros family will be stopping at Suzy Q on the way home and picking up the 20-pound bag of ice. Ballesteros from the pitching mound out here today probably needs some for the shoulder, definitely needs some for the hamstring as he got nailed in the hamstring in the 3rd inning, might have been the 2nd inning, and then in the 7th inning took a comebacker off of the ankle, so he's definitely going to be using some ice out here today. From the batter's box, though, he did quite well. 2 for 3 in the game, including an RBI and a pair of singles out here. Mason Davis, the left fielder, scores a run, goes 1 for 2 with a run scored and a walk. Logan Newell 0 for 3 in the game. Silas Scott ends up 1 for 4 with a pair of RBIs, 1 on a ground out, 1 on a single. Manuel Munoz ends up scoring twice, 2 for 4 in the game, and one of those hits being a double. Carter Wacker 0 for 4 here in the game. Hit the ball hard, but hit him, right at him. Derek Alvarez ends up 2 for 3 in the game as he racks up 2 RBIs, a run score, and a walk. He was on base 4 times, including an error in this game. Caden Pussel, 1 for 4 in the game, got on with a single back in the 2nd, and Xavier Buckner, he will score 3 times here today, including a leadoff in the park home run, which works out to be the first home run for the Mingus Marauders in the 2025 season. Had a couple of stolen bases, got hit by a pitch as well as he was 1 for 3 in today's game. Once again, the Mingus Marauders victorious by a score of 8-1. I want to thank Rainey and Becca, our camera people out here today, Samuel Jocham, our producer, and I'm Jackie Bessler, wishing one and all a fantastic, wonderful night from Mingus Union High School. We'll talk to you soon on KYBC AM 1696.3 FM.
This has been a presentation of Mingus Union High School Varsity Sports. Any rebroadcast without the explicit permission of Verde Valley TV Studio G is strictly prohibited. Your 2025 Marauders are sponsored by Larry Green Chevrolet on Rodeo Drive next to Walmart in Cottonwood. Find out how easy it is to shop for your next car online at LarryGreenChevrolet.com. Taylor Waste, service tailored to your needs with eco-friendly trash and recycling service in the Verde Valley and Quad Cities areas. Gettles High Desert Mechanical. Don't settle. Get Gettles for all your HVAC needs. Jones Ford Verde Valley. Explore the road with a new or used vehicle from Jones Ford Verde Valley, Arizona's best. Arizona Smile Designers, high-quality dental care in the Verde Valley with a wide range of comprehensive treatments, including general, restorative, and cosmetic dentistry. D-Best Plumbing, specializing in serving your plumbing needs with over 80 years of combined experience, making it look easy. Red Rock Collision, getting your car back on the road quickly and safely. Lawler Construction, helping you realize your new home or business vision through well-designed and efficient construction. Susie Q's Marketplace, gas station and convenience store on Main Street in Cottonwood with a full line of liquor, tobacco, and more. Best by Far Heating and Cooling, serving the greater Verde Valley area's HVAC needs with precision and care since 1999. Salt River Materials Group, a premier employer and community supporter in the Verde Valley. Visit VerdeValleyTV.com for more Mingus Union High School sports as well as other great community programming.